Good morning again, my lovely students. In this session, we are going to move into a new activity about the wild animals in Lebanon. In the previous lesson, we have mentioned that different kinds of animals can live in different habitats. For example, we can find birds, butterflies, ladybugs, horses, donkeys, snakes, snails, caterpillar, cows, cats, dogs, etc. These animals can live in different habitats. Some of them are wild, which they don't require the care of humans, while others are domestic. They can live better with humans, such as the cat you raise at home and take care. You feed the cat, you feed the bird, you feed the fish. You have, for example, some of you have fish in the aquariums. So, these kinds of animals are wild. In this session, we are going to mention only or explain more about the wild animals in Lebanon. You know, in Lebanon we have forest, we have sea, we have river, we have ponds, lakes, etc. Let's see or recognize what are the varieties of wild animals in Lebanon. First, we have to observe or answer the questions now here. There are several varieties of wild animals in Lebanon. Several varieties, different kinds of wild animals. These animals can live in all natural environments. In high mountains, on trees, in fields, in sea, in ocean, etc. They can live in different habitats. So, they can live in different habitats. Let's discover here some wild animals in Lebanon. Let's discover here some wild animals in Lebanon. Look at the first photo. The first photo shows a sparrow. This sparrow is a beautiful bird. It has a beautiful sound also. Where does it live? It lives on trees, in the countryside, and in cities. It feeds on seeds and insects. Look at this sparrow and its beak. The kind of beak shows you that it can eat seeds and also small insects or even worms, earthworms or flatworms, roundworms, etc. Different kinds of worms. The second one is the snake. The second one is the snake. This snake is also a wild animal that lives in hot places, as we said before in the video. It can live in hot places such as the deserts. What does it eat? It feeds on rats and mice. It moves by crawling. Its movement is crawling. It can move on land. So, this is the first animal and this is the second one. The third one is the ladybird. Where does it live or where we can find ladybirds? Ladybirds can live or inhabit the fields. It feeds on aphids. Aphids are very small insects. What is the role of the ladybug? The ladybug or ladybird allows the rose trees to grow well. So it lives or it sits on the leaves of the plants or flowers in order to grow well and produce beautiful roses. So it is very important for the plants and flowers. The fourth animal is the bat. The bat fixes itself to the ceiling of the caves and let go to be able to fly. Of course, it looks like a bird, but in general, or in fact, It is a mammal. The bat is a mammal. Mammal means an animal that gives birth, not lay egg. But even its movement is flight. It flies using its wings. What does this bat eat? It feeds on harmful insects. So also it is a wild animal. So as a summary, the wild animals that we can find in Lebanon are as sparrow, snake, ladybird, and bat. These are the wild animals that we can find in Lebanon and different places. Did you know that snakes are cold-blooded animals? What do we mean by cold-blooded animals? What does this word mean? Cold-blooded animals means that their temperature of their bodies are not constant. It means they take the temperature of their surrounding. They take the temperature of their surrounding according to the habitat they inhabit or live in. They regulate the temperature. How? Using the heat of the sun when they have to warm up. That's why you should try to stay home when it is very hot. So, this is an information about the snakes, where do they live, and how are their temperature. Their temperature is not constant because they change their temperature according to the environment they live in. That's all about this type of wild animals in Lebanon for this session.